Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. The Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that,
it's a seam wide open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about Kent State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there is no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who's
turning on the Jets. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
a lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense.
Next going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. On the run, it's Newman. Finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Etheridge. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, give on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Red pass incomplete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Offense in a split backfield. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he picks it off in their end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick 6. Actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off, and touchdown defense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Hands it off. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sure hands, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Showing the arm strength to the left. Touchdown Sooners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. First down and more. Oh, a lot of space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
That defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was. Bam! Clean hit for a minimal gain.
Finds his man. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Splitbacks here. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Snagged out of the air.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking for room. It's Ott. Turning it on. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second.
Touchdown! Oklahoma made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and once more. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the golden flashes with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The golden flashes will hustle to the line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. On the play. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to take off. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. No gain on the play. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand. Like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on second down. There's the pressure. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams and the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding.
There he goes. Lots of running room. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the golden flashes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Nice move there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. The golden flashes will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense... it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the
touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdown palooza. What a nice day.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Steps away.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the golden flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. To the air, it's Mateer. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Steps away to find some room. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Sooners will have it first and 10. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. He's looking to pass. Flips it out in the flat. Touchdown, Oklahoma! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Martin. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Berry. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense threatening, first and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Power football with the run. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The Golden Flashes are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got him still on his feet. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. The golden flashes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Sategna. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If there's time to pad the stats. Trying to beat the D deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.